Okay, that wasn't too difficult at all.
7K dreamer please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We'll be checking out the new revamped Siege Defense Special Difficulty. For this special difficulty, you'll be getting points based on the damage you take and the amount of HP you have left at the end of the run. So you need to hit a minimum, or maximum of 500,000 to be able to get 2,000 mythical awakening stones every week, and that's a really good deal, I believe. Basically, they are just telling you, here's some free rewards for you, enjoy the game. Why do I say that? Okay, I don't know what happened in my first round. This is my first try, and I'm using Mei because I thought, oh, I'm gonna have a DPS to do tons of damage, and I thought the points would be insanely hard to score. So I decided to bring Mei, and then the joke's on me, obviously, because she did no damage at all. Like, her damage is absolutely crap. She does like 100 points of damage with her skills. So I was like, oh, maybe not the best hero here then. So I have Clemith. Clemith is here to cleanse, and somehow I felt that, I don't know why, on turn 2 my basic attack got completely bugged. So, my skills got completely bugged. She didn't use any skills. So I decided to play my first try entirely manually. Okay, that was like the stupidest thing I've done. Playing Siege Defense manually is a big joke. Yeah, so I took me the whole 5 minutes to play this whole thing manually. And I did get 1 million points, and I was like, oh, then that's not very difficult. So that's basically a free 2,000 mythical power-up stones every week, which is really good, right, for any player. So I don't think this is gonna be very difficult, because it's really just hard difficulty enhanced. It does nothing different. It's not like you can do or die. Okay, and they really just added a new point counter, and that's it. So it's something like Castle Rush, but you just get extremely low damage. Yeah, and there's just different thresholds of damage you need to, clear. And yeah, basically that's it. So I'm gonna talk about, this is the run whereby I felt like, okay, I'm gonna do this on auto for real now. Except that I did try to heal now and then. Okay, I did try to heal, so it's not completely 100% auto. I would say 90% auto. Anyway, the team here. Fenrir is here for HP control, so that they will not reduce your HP to 1, Platin especially. Clemith is here because she will heal every time she uses a skill, which is insanely good. So of course later when I talk about the gear, you will see how I've geared her so that her heal will be still very high, despite this week being a recovery rate decrease week, I believe. I'm using Mei, as I said, but obviously you don't use Mei. There's no point in using Mei unless you really want to do some damage. Whatever you can get out of Mei. You can use Platin. Platin reduces fixed damage taken by all allies, which is a great hero to use here. If you watch my previous run, Siege Defense Guide, I was actually using Ariel. Ariel also decreases fixed damage taken for all allies. Okay, so either one of them is good, whichever is easier for you to come by. Of course, Rangrade here is just to buff my defenses so that I won't take too much damage. What damage is there? I don't even know. Like, look at the damage they do. It's just really, really pathetic. Yeah, so you can even use Rudy, you can use Evan, you can use Suitor. I really don't think it matters. I'm using Mei. Come on, I'm using Mei. Right? So I really don't think it matters as long as you have Fenrir and Clemith. Okay, these two are the key heroes. But the key pet is really Mr. Armor. Now, Mr. Armor is gonna cast a HP shield on all your side, right? Your team. And you do realize that my HP for the crystal will never ever decrease because of the HP shield that is casted and renewed every few turns. And this is the core of Siege Defense. I think Mr. Armor is just the carry here. I think if you don't even bring any heroes, you can just bring Clemith alone and maybe Fenrir and just two heroes, I think you'll still do fine. It's just that now that in special difficulty, you have a point accumulator, and take note that I'm on auto. So I was trying to see if, you can actually do this on auto and still get 500,000 points, and I think it's completely doable. We are already 3 minutes down. Okay, so maybe you do about 100,000 per minute, I don't know. So it will still depend. I did give my heroes proper gear here, to be honest, because I wasn't so sure on you know how much do I need to do. I realized that Rangrid's fixed damage is actually very good here because she dealt a lot of damage, and that really pushed the score all the way. So if you do want to consider pushing scores for Siege Defense Special, Rangrid is a good choice, not gonna lie. As you can see, Mei only does like 150, but Rangrid, her fixed damage awaken skill did like 1000 or something. Yeah, so that was a huge push for me. Take note that every damage point will contribute 100 points to that totality. Okay, and then the crystal's HP of 30,000 is also going to be added. So all you need to do is score about 470,000 points in terms of damage, and you're basically done, really. Yeah, and the crystal will remain at perfect health forever if you have missed the armor. That's how amazing, how simple this is. That is almost ridiculous. I'm not too sure about the weeks that actually prevent buffs from being casted. So there will be no shields on those weeks, I believe. And I think maybe Rue will be a better pet during that time. But for those weeks, I think your healing will be so big that it really doesn't matter at all. Yeah. So we are down to 10 seconds. I'm quite amazed that I can talk through this entire video because, you know, it's siege defense after all, and there's really nothing much that I need to control. You can leave it on auto, just few things for you to take note, and I think you are off to a very good farming run, you know, every week. And I think it's a lot more worth doing now, especially since, you know, you're getting mythical awaken stones, which is so important. 2000 can mythical awaken 4 sets of gear, which is crazy. Rangrid here, double HP, I really gave her weapons, okay, and I did increase her fixed damage as well, but that's her typical PvP gear. I just gave her PvE jewels for defense. I realized that your team's HP doesn't matter. Ultimately, it is only the crystal's HP that matters. So, you know, if you don't want to give your frontline PvE gear, it's completely fine. Okay, it really doesn't matter. So Mei here is on her typical DPS build, which is completely unnecessary. Please use Platine or another bulky hero or Ariel, even better. Clemith also overgeared. All you need is HP, armor. Okay, maybe not overgeared because you do want her to heal a lot. So she heals based on her attack. So you want her to have some weapons so that she will heal a lot more for you, and I think that's the way forward. Okay. This week you will have 50% debuff resistance on all your team, so it's really good there because they do have the tendency to cast bleed and burn, and those are two status effects that you don't want to be inflicted with. Okay, lethal rate and HP for Fenrir, he will heal a lot as well, so you don't have to worry about his health in general. And basically defensive jewels, you know, your bulk, your HP really doesn't matter in this case. So these are the masteries as well. I went with a physical attack one. If you want to heal more with Clemith, go with magic attack. It's also workable. And that's all I have for this video. So let me know if it did help, and if it did, do give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Big shout out to my channel members, ZMD Phoenix, Yamaki, for the support. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much and see you.